I want to give you guys an update on the bus monitor that we talked about yesterday, Karen Klein. It turns out that the donations that she received are increasing. She has now made $500,000 off of getting bullied.
Wow.
Like, she hasn't made that money, but people have donated $500,000 to her because of the bullying incident, which I think is incredible. Now, with that said, I get bullied on a daily basis on the internet. So as a victim of cyberbullying, I've set up a donation website where you can give me some money.
Yeah, and it's, by the way, called theyoungturks.com, and make it out to Cenk Uygur.
So earlier today we were talking about this story in the morning, and Anna's like, Ben, would you do it? Ben, she goes, Ben, you get bullied every day on the internet.
But all of us, like all three of us, get bullied on the internet every day.
Yeah.
But look, I'm not saying anything negative about this. People want to donate the money to her. They see the amount of money that is already donated to her, so if they make that decision, that's fine. That's what she gets.
No, of course. No,
Yeah.
I actually think that this idea should be broadened. Like I said yesterday, I just mentioned it in passing, but it's kind of like an internet lottery. Like, something bad happens to somebody, you put it on the internet, hey, they won the internet lottery, let's all give them money to make them feel better.
Yeah.
I love it.
We talk about apologies a lot on this show. We have, and those two kids, there's two kids, did you already read that? The two kids who apologized to her, those are like rock solid apologies.
Yeah,
those
in fact,
kids get A's for apology.
Anderson Cooper read the apologies to Karen Klein while she was on the program, and I want you guys to see what her reaction is. So let's watch that video.
Josh wrote, quote, "I'm so sorry for the way I treated you. When I saw the video, I was disgusted and could not believe that I did that. What do you make of that?"
Of course it's going to say anything. I mean, Josh, she always had this smirk on his face. I don't know, maybe that's the way he really looks, but he always, it was like after he said something, I mean, he always liked to cause trouble, no matter what it was. Even if it wasn't picking on me, it was something else. So I just don't think I would believe anything Josh had to say.
Another child, Wesley, said, quote, "I feel really bad about what I did. I wish I had never done those things. If that had happened to someone in my family, like my mother or grandmother, I would be really mad at the people who did that to them." Do you accept these apologies?
I haven't gotten any yet. One is supposed to be being mailed, but I haven't gotten that one. So the other two I might not get anything from anyway.
Okay, well, yeah.
But okay,
Hey, look,
I know
you know what?
that
You got a couple of nice apologies and $500,000. You could shut up now too.
Oh, well,
no.
you know what? We're gonna have to start up a new fund because of Ben.
No, that was
bullying
just a Riel Hunter reference.
I disagree with you though. Like, are you being serious?
I mean, a little. Like, just accept the apologies. You have $500,000.
But she's been on the record saying, like, I don't want to press criminal charges against them.
Okay, I don't know.
She
I don't know
says
the
that
details of the story.
Okay,
That's fine.
sorry.
No, but look, I know, but I'm actually still somewhere between you guys because I didn't love that by her.
No,
right?
I didn't like it either.
And look, we're overly judgmental of everybody, including her at this point, and she's not a person who's used to being interviewed on CNN. I don't know what her reaction is supposed to be, except those are pretty good apologies. And maybe the reason I'm saying I'm in between is maybe she knows that Josh kid, and she thinks that's the most disingenuous thing I've ever heard,
I don't know.
Right.
because his parents put him up to it, so he seems like a swell guy, but probably wrote it with a smirk on his face, etc. But then she doesn't accept any of the apologies, and they were all pretty good apologies. I'd go ahead and accept them along with the $500,000.
I had no problem with her reaction at all, to be honest with you. Just thinking back at that video where one of the kids told her, "I want to take a crap in your mouth." Like, yeah, that just happened. You're being interviewed about it like a day later, and she's probably she's probably still very upset about it. So if she doesn't want to accept the apology, that's fine.
Who are these kids?
I know. That's why I'm saying their apology is.
Who talks like this?
Right. No. Kids talk like that.
Really?
But, yeah,
I want to take a crap in your mouth?
To a grown-up?
And then
But
right
to a grown
after
up
that,
is the issue, right?
Like, I got it saying it to a friend. I mean,
and then right after that, another boy said, "Yeah, I'm going to come in your mouth."
Yeah, I know. Look, but that's the thing. Our culture's gotten so coarsened that I'm actually not surprised by it. I mean, have you ever seen kids playing video games with one another and the things that they tell each other? Okay, I mean, it's the talk of defiling your skull, etc. Okay, can we keep it real? And these kids went way out of bounds by not understanding the right context and started saying it to this poor old woman. right? And so
What's the
I'm
right
glad that it got
context?
reeled back in.
What's the right context for a 12-year-old saying, I want to take a crap in your mouth and I want to come in your mouth?
Right. Well, I would hope none, but apparently the cat's out of the bag because go talk to 12-year-olds.
I mean, the punishment that I would mete out to my kid who engaged.
Oh,
my
yeah. There,
God.
here on that. Believe
Yeah.
me,
Oh.
if you're the parents, you got to lay down the law.
I mean,
And
there's
I don't
a-
mean physically, but I
there's
mean
a-
like,
yeah.
you liked video games. That's good because you won't be playing them for several years.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Right.
that's just
And like you might think like, oh, big deal. Are you kidding me? If you're a kid, that's like a death sentence.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
These days. All right, now one more update on that story is the guy who set up the website.
Yes.
Well, something interesting has happened there. The one that tried to help her by setting up the website that got her the $500,000. What happened there, Ann?
Yeah, so the guy who set up the website for donations for Karen Klein is a guy by the name of Max Sidoroff. And it turns out that a third party, another guy by the name of Case Prince, has created another website so Max Sidoroff can also get donations because of his good deed. So far he's received $4,000, which is incredible.
For setting up the websites for someone else.
Yes.
Okay, another internet lottery for a guy who did something good. And some people voluntarily giving him $4,000. How about it, Hoss? God bless.